welcome to another edition of the Unfiltered podcast, which is proven to be extremely popular, and it's going to be even more popular now that I've got two amazing guests sitting on the sofa beside me. I have two well-known faces on TikTok, Trina and Gigi. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We are
good.
all good. So glad to be here.
Good. Good.
I've been putting the
Starstruck.
sleeps down.
And I'm hungry. Have
Yeah.
you got snacks? I'm hungry.
we've
we got
loads of
snacks.
We've
Oh,
loads of caramel made
brilliant.
with-
Real
Butter.
They know the score, guys. They know the score. All about Brangies on the hill.
I have been counting the sleeps down.
Good, good.
Yeah.
So we met on TikTok.
We
Yeah.
did,
We did,
yeah.
and this is our first time actually meeting in person.
In person, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's been
I
amazing.
feel like
So
we've known each other
it's
forever.
one of them things. Like it is one of them. Like we've known each other for a long
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
what
me
I
and
love.
Gigi have maybe danced with each other years ago.
Like 20 years ago
about 20 years
Not
ago.
me.
in the Kremlin.
But we're here today, and we're just going to have a wee bit of a catch up with beers.
Yes.
It's all about the
it's
beer
all
today.
about-
All
I don't
about the
normally get a
beers.
beer during
All
the day,
about the beers and the real butter.
and the
Yes.
real butter and keeping it real.
The
as
three
well.
B's, the beers, the butter, and the bitches.
And the
And the
bitches.
Oh, that's four.
But it's all about this podcast. You're probably going, what is she doing? Like, why has she got no info? What's this about? But I'm very much about, obviously, I have the Brownies on the Hill world. We all
Yeah.
have Brownies on the
Mhm.
Hill because it's on your
It's
feeds
the best
every
thing
day.
ever.
It's on, yeah, amazing.
But we also have the world of where it's about keeping it real.
Yeah.
And talking
100.
Yeah.
real and real events of the day. And I just really have a
Real
lot of-
life?
Real life, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of interest in you two guys, especially because of TikTok. And
Yeah.
we've only went on TikTok.
Yeah.
We've only launched on TikTok now.
And
I've
you're
been on it.
smashing it.
Yeah, you are smashing
Smashing
it. You're
Smashing
absolutely
it.
smashing
But
it.
that's from support with you guys. You know, user on my lives every night and supporting me and, you know, encouraging
That's
me.
what it's about.
It is what it is what we're about. We're all about
support.
support and taking each other on that journey together.
Yeah,
So it doesn't matter at what speed we're all going at. We will, if one goes, we all go. Isn't that
Yeah,
what we say?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
We'll all get on that yacht together.
Oh
on the
my God!
yacht.
You know, I've always said that. I've always said like I
That's
will
us,
have
that's
a
our-
yacht. Am I on that yacht?
I said
too?
that
Yeah,
for
you're
2
on that
years.
yacht now.
We'll
We're
have
getting
that
on that
yacht, we'll
yacht,
be
and
out in the
Darren
ocean.
keeps every time we come off a live. Darren goes like, "Oh well, that's another knob for the kitchen."
Yeah, let's get a yacht.
Or maybe we'll start off in a tugboat before we get a yacht.
Get a wee
Well,
tugboat.
do you think that TikTok could get us to that yacht? Do you think that type of?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I think
If we all
with the
support
right,
each other,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you
and I
do
think with the
it?
right mindset and with Trina's
Mindset.
mindfulness and mindset, like this girl's taken me from here to here.
Amazing.
My confidence, my anxiety, my she's just amazing.
Do you not always think that somebody comes into your life for a reason?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
think that?
Yeah. And I do, and I'm a
Right.
big believer in your vibe attracts your tribe. And when Trina came into my life, my lives are chaotic, guys. They're absolutely chaotic. There's loud music. There's me singing. There's me forgetting what I was doing and where I was going. But Trina's like my anchor there on the lives, and she stayed for a reason. And
And I also think everything happens for a reason too.
100%.
Like everything happens for a reason, even if it's a blip in your life.
What is it we
You're-
say?
Huh.
If it's not a blessing, it's a
It's
lesson.
That's lovely. I
Yeah,
that was
that's
my
right.
next
And
tattoo.
it
If it's
could be
not a blessing,
something
it's a lesson.
like the worst situation of your life. But that's there to make you stronger. It's there to teach you
Yeah.
how to get through those blips. Do you
And
know
would
what I
you
mean?
say, for example, if TikTok came, like if you remove TikTok right out of your life now, as of now, would you feel a wee bit lost because
Oh
of
yeah.
that? Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if we're not watching each other on TikTok, we're on
We're on video
calls,
calls.
like doing our washing or cooking dinner or changing our kids' arches or
There's it's just this whole body doubling thing as
yeah.
well.
Do you know what? I think, and I mean, this is me being very public about this, but I think it's at a really good time in my life because as Trina only found out very recently that I have recently split with the amazing David, and I'm going to shout that from the rooftop.
Hey,
Hi,
David.
David. The amazing David, who's now my best friend.
Yeah.
But we've recently split on very mutual terms, but you know, the struggle's real. The struggle's real. And from the stupidest thing of me now having my own house and going, how am I moving out? How am I starting again? Like, how am I going to be
How are you
on
doing
my
this
own?
alone?
How am I doing this? And obviously with my eldest daughter in London, it's not like I have her with me.
Yeah.
And we've got shared we're co-parenting the most amazing, beautiful little girl, Zoe.
Yeah.
So it's like I need friends in my life, and I think
Of
it's just
course
amazing
you
that
do.
you guys have came along because now I can get the housewarming sorted and you
Absolutely.
And we'll be there.
And the thing is, never feel alone, and
Yeah.
that's a big
See
thing
if
with
you want
us.
to join our body doubling calls, like
Uh-huh.
we're
Like,
more
I'm
than
so there
welcome.
when
So
I'm
we,
not
we
on
do
live.
video calls where we'll do washing and ironing and cooking and
Yeah.
putting the weans to
Or
bed
sometimes we just sit there for like 10 minutes and don't
and don't even
to each other.
talk.
See, that's
But
what
it's
you
just a
need.
presence
That's
in the
it.
room. And
Yeah.
I know you're really single, and I'm in a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
So
Well, I have a husband, but he's here.
hi, Stephen.
Stephen's a very
Not
big
brownies on the
supporter.
hill, Stephen. You know the other Stephen.
Yeah, no,
Good.
Stephen's a very, very big supporter. I have to give a big shout out to Stephen, to be fair. He
Yeah.
always comes
He's
in
a,
and
do you know
talks,
what?
yeah.
He's a gentleman.
He's a
But
good man.
TikTok
He's my
is
brother.
kind of where I brought you, why I wanted to speak to you guys, because
Yeah.
you know, and it's the same with other friends that I've made on TikTok as well. You know, like it's sometimes you're just having a really shite night and a really shit night or a day, a shit day, and you go, do you know what? I'm just going to bounce on TikTok, and then you see Gigi like throwing herself about,
Yeah.
and doing her hair, and you're going, oh my god, me and Gigi have kind of like the same hair going on, and I'm like, how does she? And I did ask you that one time.
How
I
did
was
she
like,
get you-
how
how
do you
did you get
get your hair in that? Like, I want to do that, but I don't
Voodoo's.
know how to do it. Yeah, what is it?
It's Voodoo's. So I've got a bundle. So we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about
after.
that.
But yeah,
Mhm.
that's what kind of connected.
But now I'm looking at yours, and I used to wear mine like that. So maybe
Flat.
tomorrow I'll like.
What does Sandy Shaw say about your hair?
She just loves my hair.
She loves your hair down.
She's
doesn't
like,
she?
so I'll be in the
Will you
morning,
just work
and
down today?
I'll always like ask people, will I wear my hair up? Will I wear it down?
Yeah.
And Ma is always like, wear it down,
Wear it
wear it
down, you
down.
love
She
it.
loves it down. But my hair is really thin. You wouldn't think it, but it's
No.
very thin, and it's very fine.
Uh-huh.
So the products I use actually give it loads of
And
volume, and
you're
it looks
really
thick.
good. Like, what would you say? Like, is it advocate? Is that the right word of products? You know, like you.
Yeah, I will advocate for products that I use and I
Advocate,
enjoy
yeah,
and
that's-
work.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
anybody can sell, anybody can say, this is the best brush I have ever used.
That's my brush.
But it's
My
not.
ginger hair
Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
Whereas if I
yeah.
used it and went,
That's
it's
shit.
not the best, I like this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's where I
And
come
that-
into my own, because I
that's-
don't
that's
and I
what
don't
we get.
hard sell, so I don't
Yeah.
like be saying,
Do you ever get that though? Because recently I've been buying a lot of stuff for the new house. A lot of stuff. I've probably spent my entire wage on TikTok
Yeah.
for the shop or for the house. And you buy a product and you're not even you buy it, right? You're watching somebody, for example, Trina selling it, and you're going, but I think she's telling nice because I don't know if that will. So it's really good to find somebody like you because you
Because
know
you're
that is
relatable.
being truthful about it. Like Christine, do not buy that mug.
100%,
It is gonna
yeah.
crack and it's going to break.
Yeah, it was like the mat. Do you
Well,
remember the mat? That, and I was like, I want to open it, but don't want to open it because if I open it, it's crap. And I'm telling people
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I have no filter.
Yes.
So I'd be saying, right, and then I just bit the bullet and I went, right, we're opening it, and I
Yeah.
opened it and went, oh
And
my
I said,
god.
"Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
perfect for your
Well,
life."
And then I was like, it's non-slip.
I have to give it. I bought 2 rugs out of, and I guessed the sizes and everything, and I bought them for my new house.
Uh-huh.
And they're the most beautiful rug. I must get you on them for your showcase. They're the most
Yeah.
beautiful rugs I've ever.
Sorry,
had.
Yusuf, my ginger hair's everywhere.
Absolutely.
They're the most beautiful rugs I've ever got. So do you know what? But it's like someone now that if I went on to you selling, I would be like, I would buy that because I know Gigi's being truthful. But if I went on some random Michelle, I'd be like, I think
I
I'm
don't know.
Yeah, and
You
it's like
know?
these machines. I'm using this eye machine at the minute, and because I'm using it on when you put a product on live, you have to, if you're using it, you have to show it. So I have to pin it. But I'm
Yeah.
very much saying, please nobody buy this
Until
until I have done at least
What
2
about,
months.
And sing with it
But
works.
because I am being what's the word? I can never remember that word. I'm doing it every day.
Yeah.
consistent.
Accountable, so I'm being accountable,
Yeah.
and the reason
Love
that
that
I'll
word.
do it every day is
Yeah.
because I'm on live, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
right, I'm using this,
Yeah.
and you can see how I'm using it, and I'm like, you'll see me in 2 months. Don't buy it now.
Yeah.
I just have to,
wait and see.
because I'm using it of
And that's what
TikTok.
people love.
Yeah, and I'm like, please don't buy it.
Yeah.
Or I'll say this ice cream bundle is, well, you know what I'm like with ice cream. I'm like, you get this. I've
Do you
so
not
much.
think that everything's like moving across now to TikTok and buying?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole like
Yeah.
shopping thing
Yeah.
is always online now.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't
Uh-huh.
even
Marks
go
and
and do-
Spencer's
I
are
don't
on.
even go and do my grocery shopping anymore.
The Body
It's
Shop. The Body Shop's on, and they messaged me. They have. Do you remember White Musk? Do you remember
Yeah.
Dewberry? So they're bringing it all back.
Do you remember they used to do the wee round balls?
That's what they're bringing,
put
and
them
you
in
just
your
put it on
bath?
your
No, you would have
Oh
put them
no!
in the bath and they dissolved. They were
Oh,
like,
and you were like
Like
oil.
off-
they were like oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love them.
Yeah.
I used to
What
love them.
about Sandy Shaw's video of the lamp?
Oh, she's hilarious. Of a
Remember the
team, you.
lamp? Yeah. So she's seen these lovely lamps on TikTok shop, right?
Hilarious.
And she bought them.
Uh-huh.
And they were for the edge of a fireplace. And she was like, oh, I love them. But one broke. So she was like, I may go. But on TikTok shop, you could only buy them in doubles. But she only needed one. So she found it elsewhere on another website
Right.
that begins with T.
Oh, right, okay.
Me.
Team,
Oh,
you.
yes.
So she bought this single lamp. And she waited and waited.
I need to party with this woman.
You do. She's amazing. She is an absolute gem. She's
She's
just
my
so
mummy,
lovely.
and I get a wee bit on edge because I know the language comes out of her mouth. But anyway,
Whereas
She
we're
keeps
all
it
like,
real.
just relax,
She keeps it real,
leave
so
her.
I
Yeah,
love that.
She
I love
does.
that, yeah.
She does, and she'll say, "This is shite."
oh yeah,
She will.
she'll be, she's
I'll
very-
say, I'll not even, because I'll not even show you.
Yeah,
If I use
yeah.
it,
Uh-huh.
if I put a video out, I'll be like, "What is with the dress? Do you remember the dress?" I'll be like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's probably the dress I got delivered last week.
I took a video for Susie and I was pissing myself laughing. I was like, oh my God, look at this. And she said, Gail, get that off you right now. And I said, I have to post this video. And she says, don't you dare. I said, I have to because they sent me it.
they sent
So
you.
I put it up, but I was like, what is this?
Have
Don't
you
buy
still
this
got
shit.
This video, do I see it?
So I'm going to tell
I
you
probably
about
do.
Sandy
Sorry,
Shaw's lamp.
sorry interrupting you.
So she waited for 2 weeks on this lamp. They
Uh-huh.
came from another website. The lamp came.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't a lamp. A picture of the lamp. Which one?
A laminated picture?
metal.
Oh, it was metal.
The metal.
But it wasn't the actual.
But you know where it is
Oh, it was a
now?
lamp on a picture.
Where's the picture now?
It's in Darren's house in Bulgaria.
It's in Bulgaria.
She posted it over.
I sent it with them. She says, bring it back for Alan. He
Take
doesn't
you
need any
that back.
electric for that.
Oh, my God. Darren
was
does like
fuming.
wee trips over to Bulgaria, does he?
The Belfast?
Darren
He
comes
lives
over
in-
here.
Yeah, no, he's over in Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
comes
we
back
hope he
here.
lets us come over and stay.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we
yeah.
need to go over and have a conversation about the cow.
He's coming here soon.
That
He's coming here soon, hopefully.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. We'll get a wee night
Yeah,
out.
Yeah.
very soon.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
So we would suffer sometimes and not all the time on TikTok, and because I'm very new to it as well,
Yeah.
with trolls. Like I get a wee bit agitated with it, and I would love to know and get your advice for that, because I do get mods. I'm like, get them out.
Oh,
things are
well.
saying.
Will I take this one?
You
We
take
love a
that
troll.
one.
We love a troll.
we do.
Some of my best supporters were trolls. They started
very
off as
start.
trolls. Yeah, they did. So we have a few people that have come in and slagged me about my hair and being an old granny and things like that. There, yeah. But I absolutely love them. And what we do is we kill them with absolute kindness. We
We'll
kill them
pin
with
their
kindness.
comments and all and be
We
like, do you
pin
need a
them, we
hug?
put them up, and we're like, we get a round of applause for Billy Big Balls, and all the claps come in. And actually, what you notice with trolls is whenever a troll starts and there's a bit of banter and people are going at them and they're going at, the room fills. A drama
Right,
does
so it
sell.
actually
We
attracts
don't.
more
Yeah,
people
it's-
in.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't do drama.
As
Yeah.
we've always said, people thrive on the drama.
Thrive in drama. We
don't do it.
We don't do it.
So do you,
But we will
you
do fun.
tend to like just keep it going, and then eventually they know they've been bait and they'll leave?
Yeah.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
the best thing is you see them follow you.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll follow
really?
you and then they'll drop you a heartbeat. Do you remember
What
with
do
the
you
lady
think
and
the
the,
reason behind it is, though?
I don't know whether they just test people. I don't know
Yeah.
whether they're looking for somebody for a bit of banter. Now there are people that come in and say really quite, I've always had these rules, okay? So like no talk about religion,
Yeah.
no talk about
Gender.
like
Yeah,
sexual
sexual,
orientation, like no hate towards that.
Yeah.
You're straight gone, and no talk about kids.
Yeah.
I don't talk about my kids
Yeah.
online. My kids have their own lives. Even if I'm in the house in the kitchen or that and Cole comes, I will literally block
She'll
the
cover the
camera.
camera, yeah.
I will not, and yet he'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, until you're at the age where you're like,
You decide for yourself.
yeah, You know, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. It's the same with everything with the kids.
I
You're not
wish I
gonna.
had that thing where Zoe throws herself in on top of it.
That's my too as well, though.
and
My
I'm
two
working
love
out,
that,
but
like-
is there not a rule about that you're not allowed to have?
You're just not allowed a child on the screen
Yeah.
by,
By
themselves. So
themselves.
if they're with you,
So if
then
they're sitting
fine.
with you, it's fine.
But you're opening them up to a world, especially if there is people in there trolling and then said something about them.
Yeah.
and they're too young to defend themselves.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
So you definitely in trolls wise you would tell me to look at maybe a kindness approach.
I
rather
would.
than
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
just
Avoid
be.
approach.
I would just be like,
Give wee Bobby a hug.
give wee Bobby a hug, or who's shitting your cornflakes this morning?
Or are you still in
You know,
your
come
mummy-
and tell us. And to me, people that come to hate, they're actually very sad in themselves. I
Yeah.
think. I think there's something
Jealousy,
there.
maybe?
It could be a
Could
mix. It
be.
could be a mix
Yeah.
of loneliness, jealousy.
Yeah, and I
like,
think maybe the only way to get some kind of
is
reaction
shitting
Yeah.
on someone
is
else's
shitting on.
parade.
Yeah, exactly. But for me, like what we've always said for the past 2 years, and I am a big advocate for no reaction
Yeah.
is the
It's the best
best reaction.
Yeah.
Because we've had a lot of hate, but we don't talk about it. We
No.
we will FaceTime and we will
Yeah.
talk about it and we will.
Off the app. And
Off
on
the
social
app.
Media, yeah.
But those other people that were maybe involved in that will go and try and make a whole production out of it because they want to get clout. And still 6 months later, they're still doing it.
Yeah.
And then people are coming to us and going, were they talking about you? And we're like, yeah,
You
You know.
recently put up a thing. I was watching one of your clips on you were on the train.
I did,
Were you on
yeah.
the train or the bus?
I was on the bus.
And I watched it and you were saying, now I'm just going to stop this. So something
I-
must have got to you.
It had been
yeah.
going on for 4 months.
Okay.
So 4 or 5 months. And it just came to a head when I had 2 people message me
Yeah.
in a nice way.
Yeah.
They were basically telling me something that was said.
Uh-huh.
And I just lifted the phone and just ranted.
Recorded? Was
I
like-
just thought I need to get my feelings out here because people that are saying bad things about me have very short memories. They
Yeah.
have very short memories of how I helped them build their confidence,
Yeah.
of how I taught them to
Guided them.
do shop
Yeah.
and guided them and
Yeah.
trained them.
Took
And-
the time out of your day to
Yeah,
message.
and I work full time. And also how I basically like cut my partner off in the middle of the night to listen to a 6-minute voicemail. Basically, woe is me at midnight. And for me to listen to that and to respond to it.
But a lot of those people brought it to the platform and made
They
it
took it to
public,
the
but
platform. We've never done
don't
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Because-
Unless it gets to a point where
Mhm.
you're like, right, I need to have my
Yeah.
say because
And we'll
they're
bring it
spinning
together.
tails and
And we'll do it together and we'll do it
Love it.
professionally. You know, yes,
never call names out.
we never
And did you
ever
get any
name and shame.
backlash from that video that you put
No.
up?
No.
That was it then, done.
The only
it.
thing I got was, you're a great supporter, Gigi, blah, 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 blah. You know, just nothing but positive feedback from it.
Yeah.
And the haters can hate, you know, it's that thing. And I think for me, what we were talking about the other day is that when we look back at when we say met those people, we have rocketed. We're sitting on a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sitting with a deal in my phone
We've
that I'm
always-
actually pishing my knickers about.
Yeah.
But they're still there doing the same thing and the same thing. And yes, I'm still doing the same thing where I'm doing my get readies with me in the morning.
Yeah.
But that's your thing.
But that's
you
my
know?
thing.
Yeah.
I'll do that in the
Yeah.
morning, but there's
Yeah.
also a lot more
One-
coming from us.
One
You
know.
phrase we always say is they go low, we
We
go
go
high.
high.
Yeah.
So, and that's not by being us and still moving on and doing our thing. Like
Yeah.
they're going low by calling people out and bringing things to the platform that doesn't need to be brought. We just
We go
ignore.
high as in we bring new ideas, we bring new lives, we
Yeah.
bring fun, we bring, because if people want to surround themselves with that negativity, and I suppose what the big thing is with Trina is our mindsets and our
Your
mental
vibe
mindset.
attracts
Your tribe. That's my big
Yeah.
saying. I'm always like, your vibe attracts your tribe. Whenever people come in and they say, oh my god, I love your vibe, and will drop
So
us a
if
follow.
If they're low and they're at the lowest point, they're going to attract those
Yeah.
ones at
Well,
the
I
same level.
I would 110% say that I have definitely met my kind of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like my kind of negativity I can get quite negative at times, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's having that person or them people that can
To pick you
say,
up.
right, yeah, do you know what, that
Shake
was
yourself.
a pretty shit life.
I've got a very pointy toe for your arse.
Yeah, and you can't just have that person to relate back to, as I don't
Yeah.
feel I've had that for the last while. I've had it on my own.
And
You
the thing
know,
is, you
who
can
knows?
bounce
Never
it
feel
off
like
us.
you're on your own.
Yeah.
You can put in, girls, am I overreacting? Da 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 da.
Is
Yeah.
this?
And we'll be like, we'll maybe look at it and go, this needs a call.
Yeah.
And we'll call you. And the thing is, we have a business on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
But we don't get paid. We're not TikTok paid. Okay, so a lot of people don't understand what agencies do.
Yes, yeah.
So we provide account protection. So if you're on your live and your account goes black, right? Your screen goes black and you have been banned. If you don't have an agency, you can appeal it, but the chances of you getting your
Right, you
account
better shut
back.
up because I'm going to piss myself. Sorry, I'm not-
My hands are freezing.
Right.
Okay, so basically we own our TikTok agency and the main Raze, R-A-Z-E. Basically what our agency is for is for account protection. So for anybody that goes live on TikTok, there's always that risk of you getting a violation or becoming banned through your lives. Now this could be through an AI mistake, it could be through your own mistake, it could be through TikTok picking things up wrong,
Or people reporting you.
or people reporting you. So basically if your account goes, we can get it back for you as long as you obviously haven't broken those main rules, which are nudity, if you have a child on their own, or if there's like real sexual kind of stuff on the screen. Explicit.
We have our own like TikTok manager, so you can, if you're on your own and you don't have an agency, you can go through that appeal yourself, but it will take a long time. But because we have our own manager above us, we can have that ban lifted in no time.
So I had a ban lifted last night in 2 hours.
Okay.
You know.
That's good though. That's good.
And
It's a good thing. You get a good community, but here's the thing for me. Your TikTok is your business, and if all you're going to do is sit on there and not do much, then you're not going to, go far. Why are you even going live? You think about the lives that you stay in. So you stay in mine because you get a bit of happy vibes from it. I stay in Trina's because I get my chilled vibes from Trina. I'll go on to Darren's for spooky stuff or games or things like that there.
we'll go on to yours for the treat.
So that's good.
She was getting
And the
that.
tunes.
I was.
And the tunes.
And the tunes. So you have to think about what do you enjoy.
Yeah.
And again, your vibe attracts your tribe. Whatever you put out there, you're going to get back.
Get back.
But yeah, so all you need to do to join our agency is to be UK based, 18 or over, and go live. This is the thing. A lot of people join agencies and they don't even go live.
But that's one of the rules that you have to go.
It's one of the rules.
Yeah,
15 hours in a month.
There's no point
Sure,
being
that's
part
not
of an
much.
No point.
agency if you're not going to go live because we can't do nothing just for content.
Yeah.
We're really protecting your account in case you get a ban while you're live.
Yeah.
We have our own Raise community, okay? And it's
Does that
just
have a group chat?
yes.
Love it.
Oh, fantastic. Maybe you'll
No, it
bring
doesn't.
some light.
It's a Discord. It's a Discord.
Did I say what's up?
Does that have a group chat?
No. Yes, it's a Discord. Right. So we have
Right, okay.
we have a community and they're based in the Discord where I put like all the training videos up. We'll put some funny memes in there, but it's up to the people to interact with each other.
Yeah.
Okay? We can take a horse to water, but we cannot make it drink.
100%.
You got to go out there and make your own community. We cannot magic numbers into your room. We cannot magic you 10k followers to get on this creator fund. That is all you. If your
It's your
content,
business.
if your content is good enough,
Yeah.
then it's going to attract that.
Yeah.
Like
And
I'll
if you're
sit,
consistent, if you're consistent with
absolutely
your lives,
consistent.
with your content, that's how you're going to get
Yeah.
your following.
And I think as well,
and
not
you're
only
consistent.
I am
And your
consistent.
lives,
Mhm.
your
I take
followers
a
are
wee
growing
break
and growing.
at the Saturdays.
But that's
like,
okay.
Yeah.
Because everyone needs
Yeah.
time out.
Absolutely.
People think that, oh, I'm going to spend 2 hours a day here, 7 days a week on live.
Mm.
That is such a, like, they come in with this, giving themselves this expectation
Pressure.
and pressure of what they're
Yeah.
going to do. That's unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because you have a life, you have, do you know what I mean? You have friends, you have family, you have work, you can't put that pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
If you need a day off, You have to have that
Yeah.
day off.
We kind of run from like a Sunday, and at the moment Sunday to Thursday, but we have to kind of take Friday and Saturdays off for a reason at the moment.
Yeah,
So we're keeping
absolutely.
in lines with the rules.
What you need
Yeah.
to
You
do.
want to say?
Yeah.
You
But
need
it is
to.
also nice too, and it gives me something to look forward to on a Sunday night to go, okay, do you know what? We're going to ramp this up. Everyone's sitting at home, they're
Yeah.
getting ready for it on Monday,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like, let's.
And
what's,
Sunday's
you
a
know,
good day as well because everyone be down with a hangover.
Yeah.
All they want's a goodie
All he
treat.
wants a wee sweetie
wee
treat.
sweet treat, and then they know they're going to get it for the
And a
end
cup of tea, a wee
Yeah.
cup of tea and a treat.
Yeah,
Wee
100%.
cup of tea and a
Absolutely.
biscuit.
Brought you some chai bakes along today because I want you, when you know what the taste
I've
like. You
never tried these
these. Well, pure.
I
butter.
see lots of
Well,
caramel.
there is one.
She hasn't brought my favourite. I'm joking.
What was your favourite? The Galaxy
Are you
one.
serious? You
Oh,
don't-
the Kinder Bueno.
No?
No, the Dubai pistachios.
Yes.
The Dubai pistachios. Blame
gonna
Stephen.
say, you have no
Blame
app.
Stephen. He put that together.
Stephen,
for you.
you're
Right, Stephen. Sacked.
But yeah, so obviously you know our caramel's made with.
Real butter.
Yeah, so we've got a real thing with this. But the other product I brought along, I wanted you to try it as well for me because, and I know Gigi, you're not a real fan of coconut, but is the raspberry mallow ruffle. And the reason I want you to try, I didn't like coconut
I
either,
love it.
is Holly the Destroyer got her hands on one of these.
Oh,
during
she's
the week.
fabulous. Holly the
And
Destroyer.
Amazing, big shout out to Holly the Destroyer. We hope we
Because
have
she
her on
said,
the sofa.
hello, beautiful. Hello, you beautiful people.
He's done that really well. Do that again.
Hello, you beautiful people.
Amazing. Well, so Holly, yes, big shout out to Holly. She tried
Big
it and
shout
she
out.
said she's never tasted anything as nice. Well, I think that's what she said. It could be having own spin on
Well,
it.
I'm going to have to say I have tried it.
Do you not like it?
I love it.
The raspberry mallow.
I love
So can we
raspberry
get
nuts.
used to trying like a bit of
I'll
a...
definitely try it. If she
we've
doesn't like it,
also
I'll
got
eat
a
it
new
all.
product. I'm going to have to move over to show you. See? We've also got a new product, right? So guys, people
That
were
looks
wanting-
thick like my ass.
Love it. Love it. Well, basically, people were wanting us to do a caramel tart. Like, you remember in school, you got the
Yeah, it's
soft
good.
crust, and you got your caramel,
Caramel.
and then you got your vermicelli, your
Yeah,
chocolate.
yeah.
And we do
So what do you call that chocolate?
vermicelli.
Vermicelli?
chocolate
I've never heard of
sprinkles?
vermicelli in my
Chocolate
life.
sprinkles.
It's a chocolate sprinkle, right? That's what
I
that's
just
a posh
use it-
word for chocolate sprinkles.
I just use it. Yeah, I use the
Vermicelli.
posh.
Vermicelli, you.
Vermicelli. Like coloured
Are you
sprinkles
silly?
or chocolate sprinkles.
Vermicelli.
Oh my god.
For Stephen's Willie.
No, not that R, Stephen. No, I have a Stephen too. For
Well,
my Willie, it sounds
Would
like.
would you like to try this?
Yeah, I would
Because
love it.
I think you're just going to have to stick your finger in.
Oh, that's all right. I've stuck
Have
my
we
finger in
no, have we
worse.
no spoons around here?
I think
So-
the M word is the best word, but
What about clammy?
sticky. No.
Sam,
We do have a wee bit of stickiness
Salt
going
around.
on in the caramel. So, no, here, put your spoons in together. I want you to get to the absolute bottom.
Right, you
of
need to hold
this.
that. Well, I'll hold here.
Okay, ready? Here we go. I
Right.
want you to get to the biscuit if you can.
I've
And
got
then
it.
just
got
put the
it.
whole thing
Right,
in.
I'm not fitting this into my gob. I know
Remember,
that.
guys, this is
big things
homemade
going there,
caramel.
but not-
Braggies on the hill. Oh my god, that's a lot.
Here, go.
Oh, you have mine. I have yours.
What do you think? Are you getting any biscuit in it?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Oh,
Oh
my
my God.
Jesus.
Oh, you just looked at mine.
Sure, won't be first time.
Oh really? Girls, have you son to tell me?
Sure, it's her.
You told me to bring the one-liners.
So what do you think? Do you think
I
that?
think
my
that she's
God.
taking it away from the middle. That's what
Oh
I
my
think.
Do you
goodness.
think
Like,
you could do? Do you think that would sell well then on TikTok?
Oh my
Do you
God.
think my customers would
Look at the
absolutely
biscuit.
love that? The biscuit, yeah. That's what you
Can
need to
I
get
have a
to,
bit?
the
No.
biscuit.
Just have to lick my
It's
spoon.
okay, Gigi. We'll get you. Ollie's standing over there thinking, "Oh my God, I want some of that." Would they not eat all that, please?
oh my God.
But look how
Ollie.
fine that biscuit is.
I know.
Ollie,
that's
you're
muscle
missing a
biscuit.
treat.
What do you think, guys? Do you think that people would go
That's
mad
like
for
the
this?
proper, like, old school.
It is. You're getting the real old school taste of it, aren't
It's the
you?
me-
But
it's
see, because in old school it was like the short crust. See that? Because
That's
it's
just the
crumbly and it's
and
like
you're getting the crumb through your
feeding
mouth.
through the real
The
butter caramel.
texture. Yeah, yeah. So do you think we should be launching
you
that
need me
next
on it?
week then?
I
Launch
just
up.
took it. Well,
Yeah.
I'll take it out. Launch
Hey,
up.
can you call it the Trina
The
pop?
Trina and Gigi pop. Voice
Call
pop.
it the
Finger licking good.
You didn't get your fingers into it, so.
No.
bottoms
Anyway,
up. Get
so-
it launched.
Okay, so that's gonna. So
great.
Is it oven knife?
Well,
Is
we've
it-
nearly finished. To be fair.
Ollie, you're not getting none of this. Sorry, they've actually. finished the
Ollie,
whole
bring your
thing.
spoon or your finger.
So, raspberry mallow, right? The
Oh
other
God, there's
treats-
more. I may leave that. Mhm.
The
She's
other treats
interrupting me.
will not worry too much, but I would love you to try one of these only because Holly the Destroyer, she is raving
If
about
Holly
this.
likes it, we'll like. First
Okay,
bite.
so this is the raspberry off the Malbrowns on the hill, are the only place to do this exclusive. So,
Now she doesn't like coconut, so we'll know by the real. So this is
I,
real.
like,
Like,
I don't
Coconut's
fake
gonna-
it when it comes to like
I think
tasting.
the coconut's going to outdo the mallow
Okay.
and the chocolate.
Oh my God.
Sorry, the other way around, they're going to outdo it.
Did you hear the crunch?
Oh, did you hear the crunch? I hope you got that on camera, Yusuf, the crunch. What do you think?
she has to sit on it for a minute. She likes sitting on it for a minute.
I'm
Wait,
tasting
Jacob.
the coconut, but it's not.
It's not coconutty.
It's not coconutty.
No.
It's like the coconut without the sea. Or
I'm just going to check again.
the coconut
Have
without the
another
nut.
wee-
gonna have another
bite
wee
there just
bite.
to be 100% sure that it's...
That definitely wasn't a wee bite.
I left that behind them.
And you took the chocolate off the mallow. You're so destructive.
What do you think? Nice? So that's Holly's favourite one. Although Holly, to be fair, no, I gave Holly a box of stuff
I've
actually.
tried it before, but I will have another bit.
Have another bit, Jane, have another bit.
This is the bit that I'm replacing that got stolen on me that one day.
So, do you think, like, is it a good find that you found brownies on the hill on TikTok? Well, we found yous more than, we found yous, but
100%.
no, would you disagree?
No, I was going to say, I found you in the shop.
You found me in the shop. What shop did you find me in? Madigan's?
No, Throne Centre.
Throne Centre,
And that's when I done my
Wine
first video and then seen you live.
Bar, and then Sing Us Live. Yeah, amazing. Amazing. But doesn't just go to back to the whole TikTok thing, show, like, how, so people would say to me, like, oh, I wouldn't go near that, I'll TikTok, and I wouldn't bother with I'll TikTok, but it's my life, in a way, in terms of my business.
100%.
That's it.
100%. And that's why I think where you have the difference, a complete difference between Facebook, social media. Whereas I think I haven't been on Facebook in nearly 2 years.
I've been on Facebook in a long time.
Whereas TikTok is getting yourself out there and meeting people that you would never ordinarily meet.
Hold on.
These guys have
You're-
a very
you're-
close
you're-
friendship.
Unreal.
going on.
Your lips aren't icing proof.
Well, no, we're lips shouldn't change because that's waterproof. That stuff she has on, whatever one that.
Like
That's
a
not
Mrs.
like a
March?
lip stain, is it? I've seen those.
No, it's
going
just like a
around.
gloss.
It's just like, I
No,
have
I've seen
it.
the
You
lip
can try
stains
it
going
lip
after.
stains are
around,
good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to try that.
It's-
after,
it's-
yeah.
Not
that-
as good as your products, though.
Nothing's
saying.
as good as
No, but
Brownie.
I think I seen a video. Hold on, we're gonna have to start again because I need a rift.
Don't you dare. That's definitely going in there.
That's good, like.
I think, like, I seen a video the other day, and it was over in China, and they had this. Basically, it was like Castle Court, but it was people like me and you and yourself.
Yeah.
Just had little pods, and they were all just selling. So
Me and Yusuf have seen this. We have seen this.
Yeah.
And I said I would love, I've got the space for it, where I would love to have like an area built upstairs, right?
Yeah.
And we invited like you to come along where you have your own studio where you can just stand and sell all day.
Amazing.
Did we not see this, Yusuf? We
Yeah.
seen this.
amazing.
That's
Me and
such an
Yusuf's now
idea.
announced we're going into business together to do this. So
Well,
watch this
do you know
space.
what?
Yeah, very
100%.
That decision there on that.
Because
Oh,
the
so you
likes
haven't spoken
of
about this?
No.
Okay.
We spoke about it, but we never actually said we're going into business.
No, but now you
Yeah.
are,
he
so
is the
that's it.
person I would bring into business.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
I'm yours. I seen it and I thought, absolutely living in the future because they just take what they need. So whereas in my house, you know the way I would get so overwhelmed.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, I don't know what I'm doing. Whereas
There's
if
a lot
I
of
knew I was
stuff.
going to yours, I'd be like, right, this is the face
Yeah.
I'm doing, this is the outfit I'm wearing,
Yeah.
this is, or we're doing whatever. We're talking about and we're doing whatever.
But sometimes you don't need to have, like, in your showcase, for people wanting to think about doing this, right? Because I don't think everybody's cottoned on yet about doing showcasing and selling products. It's, Stephen got his first sale the other day on it with Sell My Stuff. Whip, whip, Stephen, well done. I'm
Well
super proud. Super
done.
duper proud. He was all busy. It was yesterday. It was like I'm buzzing.
It is such a good feeling.
It is a really good
Because I
feeling, but
messaged you,
yeah.
I was like, I
Yeah.
sold something for
Yeah,
you.
which was
And it wasn't
amazing.
even like, I sold something for you.
Yeah.
It was like, I am
all
buzzing
biz.
that I got somebody
Yeah.
onto your
You
business,
do, you
and
get a
that could
good
be
feeling
repeat
from it. It's
custom,
like when I
100%.
sell, when I see customers purchase, I'm like, oh my
And
God.
you're live.
Uh-huh.
You can just see your whole like
My
aura
expression
picking up.
changes, yeah,
Whenever
because
you-
I'm selling there and then, as you know, don't get me wrong, we have our retail customers and we have our wholesale. We stock
Which
Yeah.
is an
over
ongoing thing, yeah.
150 places, but sometimes it's a bit tougher. If you want to say to get, it's a tougher sale.
It
But
is.
I
Them
also
on,
think
you
because they're in your products are in a retail shop, you're not actually seeing them
I can't see how
customers.
they're
Do you know
doing
that?
it.
how
You
they-
can't see them picking up and
or
going,
Yeah.
which
will we get
customers
this?
want it?
Cornflake tart,
This looks.
unreal.
Do you remember when we were in school? Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're right. When
That's-
on TikTok shop, the person's coming in and being like, "What would you recommend?" or
yeah.
"What what are people
it's
going
like
for?"
whenever
Like
my
that means a
skin-
lot.
Obviously, my skin broke down really bad there a few weeks ago. It's, I highly believe it's perimenopause.
Yeah.
Highly, even the doctor said I was too young and I was talking crap. I think it is.
I think we're getting
But
younger.
I went into Gigi's and I was like, Gigi, my skin is so bad. Now, you did recommend that
47 skin.
47. Don't know if it's done the trick, I'll be honest. I'm not sure, but that's because a lot of products don't do the trick for me. I would probably need something,
Yeah.
honestly, that should be prescribed. But
But it's the
then I'll
respect
keep
as in
going
you
on.
asked me, and I said,
Yes,
look,
yes.
this is
This
what
is
I
what's-
used for my
yeah.
scar, and I will
Yeah.
always say this is what I have
Yes,
used. I'll
yeah.
never say, buy
It'll
this,
work.
it'll work.
No.
Because
But then I'll
you're
keep
different.
going back to your showcase and I'll look and see what else you've got and go, right, hang on, now like at the moment the Medicube's very all over the place. Or
Yeah, I
very
don't have
over-
any of that.
Well, I think you should get that because I seen someone doing that on a video the other day and they said it is absolutely.
Medicube's
Okay, so I'll look
all
into
over
that.
you
So
now, like-
again, whenever
Yeah.
I get my money from people that have bought from me, I get the
Yes.
money. I just literally put it straight back in and
Straight
buy
back
that.
into it.
I got a L'Oreal. What was the thing I got today? The glass
Glass
skin.
Yeah.
Now, the last thing I had from that company brought me out. Do you remember? I
she
had a
took a reaction
very
to it.
bad reaction, so I'm a bit dubious.
So I'm hoping she takes a reaction, so I get the shit. I'm only joking.
She says, "Oh, I would love one of them," and I says, "Sure." Like this is the thing.
Yeah.
If she
But do you
wants
ever
it, she
see
gets
you-
it.
Do you ever see you been able to leave, like, for example, do you ever have a vision? Do you have any goals? Tell me what your goals are in life. I want to know your goals because my goals were obviously to build a business and keep it going and sustain it. What's your goals in life? Have you in terms of your goal for leaving your job or anything
Yeah.
and making TikTok your full-time thing? That's
Yeah.
what I mean, yeah.
I do, and not just through like showcasing. Like I would love to be like you, and I've had a business in my head for a long time of
Oh,
what
right.
I would like to do,
Please go for it.
but I've just
But
been
you're
scared.
on that path.
I am on
Why are
that
you
path.
scared though? Why are you scared?
I think because I think I don't know where to go. I don't know where to turn. I don't know who to talk to, but I have it all down on paper of what I want it to look like.
Is that you
Um,
journaling?
And I've been my journaling, yes. But it's this kind of I think the market can be quite saturated with it, but the way I'm going to do it is going to be completely different, and it will tie in with the travel and
Yeah.
you know. So there are things.
But everything's like now starting to fall into place. Where last year you,
Oh, I hadn't
if
a
I
clue.
had have said to you last year, this is how you're going to be sitting in this time, 12 months, you would have been like,
Nah.
fuck off.
But you
I
know
would
what?
have.
I want to say one thing to you, because I hope down the line one of my goals would be that I'll be able to help people who are wanting to start up a business. Because I feel in the last 4 years, my experience in business has been like an emotional roller coaster, and it's up and down and down.
It's so
and
hard.
Yeah.
steadies off. It's wild.
And you've
you
learned
know.
so much.
And yeah, it's just crazy. And I would love to be able to help somebody. What you said there, what was it? You'd said you were scared, or you were.
Just scared of taking the leap, I think, by myself, because I have 2 businesses at the minute, right? I work in healthcare full time. I call that my mortgage job.
That's your bread and butter.
That's my mortgage job,
Yeah.
yeah. So then I have the business with Trina and Missy and Darren,
Yeah.
which is our TikTok live agency. And then we have just started another business with my best friend. I'm not going to say too much about that, but it is in the process. It's
the ball's rolling.
the ball's rolling. We're nearly launching.
We love the rolling balls.
But you said about uniqueness, that's what it was. I'd had brain fog there again, blame the perimenopause. isn't it?
Yes, the
Brain fog
perimenopause.
lower. But you said, what had you said about the uniqueness, right?
Yeah.
So it's very much like you said the market's saturated, but I really firmly disagree on a market being saturated.
I disagree.
If you can make your product unique.
Well,
so
that's-
it's
yeah.
like my products, this package, for example, is very bespoke to us.
I
So, like,
love your
we
packaging.
have brownie fries, so you know your fry box you would get at McDonald's with
Yeah.
the chips in it.
Yeah.
We have cookie fries and brownie
Yeah.
fries
Yeah.
in them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get that in any other bakery. So yes, we're in a saturated market too because there's a lot of bakeries in the country.
But you stand
But
out.
we stand out because they don't do what we do and they don't do the homemade caramel with the.
Real butter.
Wait, do it again.
But real.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Real butter. So I obviously, I own a salon
Yep.
and I teach as well. So I
Very good,
whatever I'm trained in, I teach in.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would come into the beauty industry and be like, oh, it's saturated. So there's
Yeah.
beauty salons everywhere and people doing it from home and people, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But I will always say there's enough clientele for everyone. There's enough business for everyone. So see me sitting in my salon and Rita across the road sitting in her salon.
Big Rita.
Whoever the fuck Rita is. Yeah, there's that. But that's the first
Bring
name that
back
came to my
Martha.
head. Yeah, but for an example, like we still have our clients, we have
Yeah.
our regulars,
Yeah.
there's, and I think that's another thing about like industries is there's a lot of like competitiveness and bitchiness and all that, but
There's a lot of
You kn-
unhealthy competition.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
healthy
yeah.
competition where
Yeah.
I would have people come in to me who are bakers and I'd be like, oh my God, there's Chelsea's bakes in. Well, Chelsea, what are you baking today?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and that's one thing I will
Yeah.
always say about you is you always shout other businesses that are in the same
Yeah.
industry
Yeah.
out the same as me. So say someone came to me and was like, can you fit me in tomorrow for her makeup? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm fully booked, but I can get
here's
you in
Yes.
with Emma, who
Yes.
does her
Yeah.
makeup packages as well. Emma McCollum.
And it is
There
whatever
a
you.
lot- Shout out. There is a lot of businesses out there that don't say like I have a business in and I'm not going to mention names on here because I don't know who they are anyway. And they are like totally on my tail and they're like trying to get in on top of me and I'm just like guys grow up because you know what there is enough business.
There is
out
enough
there
And
business
this
for
is the
everyone.
whole thing about stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Like I am a
used to
big.
worry, like, to be honest,
Yeah.
sorry, Gigi, I just interrupted you.
No,
but
you're fine.
Used to, see, because of being folk, I have to say it when I'm.
Oh yeah.
But you see, the thing is, we're very similar because we'll just talk over each other.
But
We're
I
at
used
that
to be,
age.
so I used to be really bad, right? So when I worked right up to probably Urnville, because I had the shed, started in the shed, started in the kitchen, started in the shed, moved it in Donald, then I moved to Urnville, and then I moved to, I downscaled, I nearly lost the business, okay? So I nearly lost the business, I had somebody
But look at you now.
take a bit of money out of the business that they shouldn't have.
Okay.
I'm happy to say that, happy to say that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Never ever was able to talk about it, but so when I nearly lost
But
my
you're strong
business-
enough to say I was wronged.
I was, yeah.
You know.
I was, yeah. But you know what? After then, obviously, I scaled down to scale up. That's how I had
Yeah,
to do it. I had to
yeah.
go down. I cried and said, we've lost the business. We didn't. We took one last leap on it and we've grew it. Where was I going with that? There's a brain fog again. That's right.
About like clientele and having.
Yes, so I used,
Yeah,
to be,
competition.
really, really worried about other people. Oh my God, they've made a Biscoff caramel square. And then I just one day, it just snapped and I went, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What they're making because it's not my product.
It's
they're
not
making.
yours.
That my own product is unique to
It's
us.
not yours.
And it's my and I've got also my customers who will repeatedly come back to me.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I'm like, go and do your. If you came along to me today, for example, Gigi, right, and said, start bakery tomorrow and I'm going to replicate your whole menu, I would be like, go ahead.
Okay, yeah,
And
you
good
do
luck
it.
to you, by the way. Good luck to you because you're going to need all the luck in the world.
Yeah.
Your head's going to be fried.
Yeah.
And your head's going to
But
go.
that's
Good
that's
luck,
that's the
know.
same with like beauty as well. Like
Yeah.
someone down the road can be doing lashes and they're like, oh, but she's doing lashes for a
Yeah.
cheaper price. And
Yeah.
I'm like, go for it.
Go for it.
See if
yeah.
you can,
Yeah.
like, I'm giving you my all and my everything and my knowledge and the amount of years I've done this.
Yeah.
If you want to go to such and such down the
17-year-old
road,
Stacey down the road, then
who's
go
done it
for
for 3 months, work away. You're
Yeah.
getting it for a
That's why I
tenner
think
cheaper.
it's,
Do you know?
it is about believing in your. That comes back then to like your mindset as well.
Oh, yeah.
Believing
Yeah.
if you
100.
believe enough in yourself. Now I don't. As I said to you on the wee break there, the wee kind of thing break
Yeah.
out there, is that I have terrible. You probably didn't know that for me. I
No, I
suffer
would never-
Extremely bad anxiety and health anxiety too. I
Yeah.
would drink Yusuf every day and tell him I'm dying.
Yeah.
So I would be really bad.
Yeah.
And my confidence, I might seem very confident.
Yeah.
Some people go like, where do you get energy? Where do you get confidence? I would be again messaging. I became very friendly with Yusuf, and I'd be messaging him at night going, I've just done shit. I've done shit all day, and this is shit,
Yeah.
and everything's shit, and I'm the most negative person.
But
you
you're
can meet.
faking it till you're making it.
I fake it. You wing it
And
every
Yeah,
you
but
will,
that's
you
it,
will
every-
come
Yeah.
through it because,
Yeah.
like, I cannot believe, like Trina said, I cannot believe I'm sitting here, cool, calm, collected, just having a chat.
Even me, like I never see if someone had said to me 2
Living in your
years ago,
nerves.
you're going to be doing videos on TikTok and
I did.
doing lives, I would have been like, not a hope in hell,
Yeah.
not a hope in hell. But from I went through that wee stage in my life where I was like, why me? Do you know?
Yeah.
I flipped that and made me stronger. Do you know, for me and for
You're one of the strongest
the
women
ones
I know.
the ones around me. Like I could have went down a bad path and I never and that was just and I swear, hand on my heart now, I'm the strongest person I've ever been in my
Well, you're
life.
fantastic, me. Both of you are. But
So
I know
is
that
it?
I've kind of spoken
Yeah,
a lot to you in
yeah,
voice notes.
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't get your number, Gigi. Why haven't I got your number?
She's not getting my number.
Shit, no. I'll have a talk show.
Of course we will.
Don't you have these?
Of course we will.
We've kind of been. We'll just get a group chat going.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Another
Another
one,
group chat.
another
Another one.
The
Another one.
podcast girls or
Secret,
something.
Secret.
Yeah.
I'm going on the
Yeah.
next bus. As I told you earlier on, we have.
Do you know what? We're going to message Paul Moneypenny.
We're
and
going to
say,
give a shout out to Paul Moneypenny
Paul
right now.
Moneypenny, we need 3 tickets for the next trip.
Yeah,
Do not tell
definitely.
Sandy Shaw. We'll just turn
Don't
up.
tell her.
Don't tell her.
Well, we were asked, but they reached out to us, Paul Moneypenny. I was calling Paul Moneypenny. Isn't that Paul Moneypenny?
Paul Moneypenny?
Oh no, I call him Paul Moonpenny.
Moonpenny.
Moonpenny,
Yes,
big
Moneypenny.
moonpig.com.
Yeah, and no offense, Paul. I just thought that
Well,
was
he
the
is a
name.
bit of a moonpenny anyway.
Well, yeah, so, and he reached out to us. It wasn't him. It was his Terry.
Yeah.
And so we're supplying them with these little bakes tomorrow, which is really good for us too because we love doing that and getting involved. Because then somebody's going to pick that up. There's like 52 people going on the bus run, and they're going to pick it up and go.
Do you put a wee leaflet in with it?
Oh, I didn't have time to do that now.
No, but sure, there are logos on it.
They'll all be labelled. Stephen's
I'm just
labelled
thinking the
them all
50,
today.
60-year-old women aren't going to know.
My ma's 50. She's going to be coming for you in this video now. You're in trouble.
No, we'll just put the label on it. But you know what? Though, like, it's not really good. The two businesses, or well, he's
Yeah.
he
He owns.
Yeah.
yeah.
Got his
No,
new
what's-
wallpaper and
He
his
doesn't know that,
cushions.
does
and-
he?
Well, I assume he
We'll
does.
cut this part
But,
out,
yeah.
'cause
I don't know.
I didn't think he did. I
Well,
thought
he's
he
got
was.
his
got
own.
his own
He's
wallpaper,
got his
you know,
own
right
stuff
now.
I
on
know he
TikTok
had-
shop.
yeah, because I asked Terry yesterday, could he maybe come down and do a wee bit of interior design for me
Yeah.
in my house?
On your.
This
Oh.
isn't my house, but this is beautiful.
I
here.
thought this is where you lived.
My nana had a sideboard like that.
Did I not see you live in the sofa the other day? We're joking.
Well, you did with the Avella, you did. So, guys, here, so you tried the tub of caramel with the biscuit.
Yes, I think I might need some
biscuit
more of this,
and,
actually.
Yeah, have more of that and see what you think. But I definitely think I've come up with a new name for that.
What do we think we're going to
actually
call
going
it?
to call it the Trina Tart.
You're not.
I
Will we be
love
allowed
it.
to call it that on TikTok?
Let
though?
me just
Yeah.
taste the Trina the tart.
The Trina Tart, that more of that went over you there, Gigi, to be honest.
That's how biscuity it is.
More of that went over you.
Are you actually going to call that
We're
Trina?
going to call it the Trina Tart, yeah.
I love
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It is
Guess
because,
a bit of
do you know what it's made of? Do you know what it's made
Real
with?
butter.
Real butter.
Real butter. Yeah, so that's what the new product's going to be when we launch it next week. We're just we're waiting for photographs
Got
and
my
stuff.
own tart.
But yeah.
Real butter.
So real butter. So you would definitely encourage anyone who's doing lives like that to be in an agency. You would definitely encourage it
I would.
because the time to
yeah.
get the appeal would be.
And you know what? Another thing, that's what I was going to say, and it left my mind, is there's no pressure, but you don't have to pay us. You don't have to, you're automatically, by going live, giving TikTok 50%.
Yeah.
50% to
what
TikTok,
you
and
get.
then we are paid by TikTok's. Out of TikTok's 50%, we get 20%.
Right,
We
okay.
also don't force you to do anything. We don't take away your identity. We
We don't ask you to do all these battles
Yeah.
and things like that. If you want to battle, we will get behind you
I've never done a
100%.
battle in my life.
There's so much fun.
I'd love to do a battle.
We could do one. Like me and you could do
We
one.
do one together.
We'll do a battle together.
It is, yeah, it's fun.
But I
It's
get no
just,
gifts, and then I'd be sitting there like a bucket.
But you
with
will.
zero.
but you
Well,
just slag each other off, and your
Yeah.
room will
And
fill
see,
up.
whenever you have a giveaway, go and then battle her.
Right,
And then
okay.
you'll have all them hundreds in your room. and
Well, I
then
think
they'll be-
I do enough hours. You can battle.
I'll battle you. But
So
it's not even about
no.
that. It's about the buzz.
it's the buzz.
Do you know
and
what? I can go into my life and be in like the most thinking form because I've had a lot of drama going on that day and work and stuff, and I'd be like,
And
oh
you
my
have to put
god.
that face on.
And I have
don't
to
you?
go on, like, even after yesterday with filming with Yusuf, I had to go on live, and then Yusuf now has, which it'll be coming out very soon, a video of me doing Big Fish, Small Fish, Cardboard
Yeah.
Box. And you wouldn't have thought, like, I'd done a whole day filming with Yusuf. I was tired, and I was dealing with other
You
stuff.
switched
going
it on.
You just complete, and
You
I think
do.
even Yusuf was quite shocked because he walked upstairs when she's absolutely buzzing here doing the two-step. She's over.
That's,
You know,
Yeah.
you just need that.
That's where you
You
have
do.
to be, and that's where I struggled to as well. Get somebody to step into my shoes, so it'd be amazing. You guys someday would like to come over and do a live.
100%.
We've had a couple
100%.
of people have applied to come in and be in my shoes, and I went, oh no.
No.
Well, we would be honoured if you would trust
Yeah.
us to come and do
100%.
your
We
live.
trust you. 100%.
Well, we definitely want to do mystery pack.
Well,
Well,
we're going
you'll
to.
We wanna do a pack.
an ENR.
Yeah, we'll do an 8-hour mystery
and
pack
I'll
for
get
you.
us a nice lunch and all in, and we'll get the beers in,
We'll do,
and then as
yeah,
long as
we'll do
there's
an
beer.
ENR.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Hundred.
We'll do that maybe on a Saturday or Sunday, so that
Yeah,
you can actually get the beers
absolutely.
in and get the Chinese
Yeah.
in and all. And
Oh, that would be
make
cool.
A real day. But let's wait till it heats up slightly because it's absolutely freezing in the unit at the moment. So we'll
Yeah.
wait till it heats up a bit.
I know it is.
Trina, I've been watching a few of your lives, and you've been and I've been wanting to talk a wee bit more to you about it with what you're doing with Darren at the moment. So it's a lot about mindset.
Yeah.
So what got you into that, and what got you what you and Darren are doing this course. What's it all about? Tell me what it's all about.
So the course that we're doing is about mindset, meditation, like journaling. We've had quite a few people on our lives who don't know, are interested in it, but don't know where to start. So this is basically like for beginners and who have that interest and want to change how their thoughts are in their head. So it's about changing your mindset, resetting. So I met Darren through TikTok, and his first live, I'll never forget it.
Poor critter.
I know. Beautiful,
Was he
Trina,
nervous,
beautiful.
was
He was on his own. He was just on his own, and
Talking to the wall.
whenever he heard that I was from Belfast, he just went, "Beautiful, Trina, beautiful," in our accent. And that just connected us. But we both always said to each other, like, from we met, we felt like we'd known each other forever. Now Darren is a qualified hypnotherapist. So he does a lot of work with people with confidence, anxiety, just loads of different like issues. And he will do a lot of work with them to resolve these issues that they have. Not long ago, he started training in past life regression. So it's like under hypnosis, it's going back to your past life. So a life that you've lived before this one. And I remember for him to qualify in this, he had to go through past life regression himself. And I remember him saying to us, right, I'm going to be off the radar for 2 to 3 hours. I'll not be in touch. And we were like, can't wait to hear. Can't wait to hear how it goes.
I thought he'd ring into the group.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
I was standing cooking the dinner for the kids, and whenever my phone rang and it was Darren, and I was like, well, how'd it go? And he was so zen. He was like, I feel so calm and chill and whatever. And he started telling me the story about the past life regression and what he went through. And Darren will be open and honest and say that he had a real issue with confrontation.
Okay.
So he found out, he always wondered why he had it in this life. So he found out whenever he went through his past life regression that back in
70 or something, yeah.
His best friend, they were in the army
together,
and his best friend died. But it was his job to bring the uniform
home to the
back
wife
to the wife and the children.
Okay.
And that's why he suffers with confrontation in this life. But on that journey, you meet your soul group, which is a group of people who have been with you throughout all the lives that you've lived. And he said, Trina, like there was someone there that is in my life now. And I just always assumed that it was Gail because they had such a stronger connection at that time.
Yeah.
Even though me and Darren had always said we felt like we'd known each other forever. And he was like, Trina, there was this girl here. And I was just like, what are you doing here? And I was like, who was it? And he went, it was you.
I can imagine him saying that.
And I was like, me? And he was like, yeah. This is why I've said to you all along from the moment me and Darren hadn't even met in real life.
Yeah.
Once we met, have we? Or we met at this stage? We haven't met at this stage, I don't think.
No, I don't think so because your reunion was quite emotional, so it was.
So we hadn't met in real life at this stage, and he was like, it was you were there. And we had always said that we thought we had known each other forever.
Yeah.
And he'll always say, like, you're my extended family from home, do you know?
And would you ever do that? Would you ever do that hypnosis?
Yeah, I tried to do it, but I just had a lot on my mind that I couldn't switch.
I was blocked.
There was a lot of blocks that I couldn't get rid of. And I will do it. Like it's one of those things that I really want to do. But
I've been thinking about that recently. How I'm a lot more zen. I might be a lot more open to it.
He's live tonight.
Is
about it all, yeah, and he's going to tell a story again. He's told a story quite a few times about his own experience. But when he told me that, I was like, oh my. The goosebumps on my arms.
And amazing that you didn't know Darren until, again, back to TikTok friends.
Yeah, and I hadn't even met him in real life. Now I have now,
Yeah.
but I hadn't. It was a month later. We finally met each other, and it was so emotional, like just being able to hug him.
It was really emotional.
We have the video, and we'll show you. But he said that whenever he seen me, I was obviously different than what I am now, but he just knew it was me. And he said, what are you doing here? And I reply saying, you don't need to know now, but you'll know in a later life.
Oh my God.
And that's this life.
So, and that's this life.
That's freaky, isn't it? But it's freaky as
Goosebumps
good.
now.
See, like before, I would have been like, oh, cause wallop. You know, I would have,
But
like, I
would
was
have done
quite,
that a long time ago, but
quite negative about it, like, oh, a lot of young nuns, angel numbers, what are those? And now I'm like screenshotting her.
you basically got a free course. You can't.
That's, yeah,
She did say that.
I did
She
say.
did say that. She says,
I-
I literally
yeah.
never paid.
I have
Because I
had.
said, do people gift Trina whenever they're to do? Because I say people sending you a certain gift and then that covers that charge. And I was like, but I can't for some reason. I don't know my bank card.
Well, that's for
doesn't
journal,
work
yeah.
on TikTok, so I can only like. So I
That's
don't
why we
the
have
money to do
PayPal,
that.
Christine,
Yeah,
that's why we have
yeah.
PayPal.
The course that we're doing now is completely separate to TikTok.
Right,
Something to do with
okay.
TikTok.
It's off
It's
the
gonna
app.
be off the app. and
Just been
it's
using it to advertise.
a different platform. We use that to advertise, but it's not going to be on that. So the thing that you're talking about is I love to journal,
Yeah.
but a lot of people don't know where to start.
How to
with
do
Oh
it.
yes,
a
that's like
journal.
writing a journal for somebody, isn't
So
it?
I was people were sending me their.
I'm still
their-
waiting in my journal.
No, but you haven't sent me your.
Oh, my aims.
Yeah. So I would have messaged someone and been like, listen, tell me what you want from life, what you
Yeah.
want to attract in the next year, and your struggles.
Yacht. We want a yacht.
Only tell me what you want to
Yeah.
know. The more you tell me, obviously,
Yeah.
the better. And then I would have created a journal for them so that they didn't have to write their thoughts and their feelings
Okay.
down. I would have done that, and then it was just.
So
a matter
that's
of
what
them
that
reading.
is then.
That's what that
right,
would have
okay.
been.
But then the
TikTok,
course
yeah.
is completely separate.
So the
what would it-
feedback from it has been amazing. There's a girl
feedback,
comes
yeah.
on every morning and she's like, I read it every night, I read it every
I
morning.
actually had a girl message me the other day, and she was like, "Your voice is just so soothing, and I'm so glad I came across you. You've helped me so much."
That's lovely.
And
Yeah.
I like it. It's not even under a real name. Like it's someone who's
Somebody-
just
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
To,
anonymously.
And but that's like amazing because like Trina is the calm and the
Yeah.
like she'll talk about. Well, we've had quite a few lives like together where we would
Yeah.
just jump up, like we would be like,
Our
do you want to go up and do your
skincare
skincare lives?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were
And they're so chilled, and we'll have candles on, and we'll
Yeah.
just like. You'll talk about your journal, and then I'll read a wee bit out of the Let Them theory, and the chats. The chats love
Well,
it.
I'm definitely going to join in more than them because I've got.
Yeah.
So I always said when I got in our house that if it was a 3-bedroom, there would be my room, there'd be Zoe's room,
Yeah.
but there's going to be a dressing room.
Yes.
So I purchased my dressing table off TikTok. Again, everything is
Very
TikTok.
good.
David, shout out to David, built it for
Well
me.
done, David.
Well done, David.
And, it's like going to be a nice soothing like kind of
Yeah.
space where I can go in and just show. I will definitely jump in and join you.
Oh yeah.
I need a chair. I need a
I
beauty
need a
chair.
chair too, and I have one in my
I think
basket.
that's what's wrong with my back. I'm
Well,
sit-
if you two have a room and I have fuck all.
I'm sitting in a dining room chair, and I'm sure my
I've
back
one
is.
in my basket. I'll show you later, which looks
Broke.
pretty good.
I
haven't
need
ordered it yet.
to get my.
I'm trying to get a free sample.
Oh, you get a free sample. I know definitely.
Paul Moneypenny, do you have any chairs in there?
He probably does.
It probably does.
Paul Moonpenny, is it?
Yeah, and do you know what? That was on my vision board to have
Your own space.
my own dressing room. And Stephen built my so everything you see behind me, the shelves.
He done all that.
Stephen,
That was a stunning day. Me and her sat in the garden, had
I got
a
drunk.
few beers.
we sat in a few beers, and Stephen was like, I built one and built it back to front. And Stephen was like, just give me it.
No, he said we were on the phone and she
He's
went,
best
Trina, I've built it back to front. It's totally wrong what I'm going to do. My kids were away with my mum. We did a caravan for a weekend. And he was like, hang on, we're going down. We're going down. I'm taking you down and I'm going to fix it. And I went, okay. And she went, well, pack a bag. There's a bed for you to
And
stay.
that's
So
right,
Yeah.
here, yeah.
And he was just like,
I mean, it's,
he's just like my brother now, so he
I
is.
know I seen funny. I seen a video recently. It must have been somebody's party and you getting lifted and put back in.
Oh, that
That
was
was
that was the younger
You were trying
brother.
to leave.
Yeah.
My wee legs were.
My wee legs dangling.
Yeah.
I know. We may be small, but we are mighty.
But yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So we are.
Girl
Family,
power.
like her.
I know, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's so nice.
Like
That
just
is.
feeling so comfortable and within somebody else's
Yeah.
family is.
Apart from when you walk into the wrong house.
I walked into the wrong house, Christine.
Did
So
you
I
actually go
parked
right
the
in?
car.
She went right in.
Oh, right in.
She
So it
thought
has
it
a
was coming
it has
from
a
Emmy's
front door into the patio, and then you go that way into the porch. So you go porch, then you go hallway, living room.
You didn't go right in.
I was in the living room, and I looked round. Hello, and I looked round. And I went, why is there a buggy here?
Why is there a baby gate on the stairs? Right, that's handy.
You never seen a girl turn her heel and get out the fucking house as quick.
Did you not know you were in there?
No.
Well, she was just shouting hello.
And I ran into the house and I was like,
Oh my God, that's sorry. He's not roaring.
But see, at the time, I didn't realise she'd went into the house. I thought she
Yeah.
just went to the door, knocked
Yeah.
it, and then realised.
oh
it was
no,
actually out.
no, straight in the
It
house.
wasn't until a week later she was like, "No, I was in their hall shouting hello," and then I seen the baby gate and I seen the pram, and I'm like, "This is the wrong house."
I was like,
That's why I
hello.
locked my door now.
I know, and then I blamed them. I was like, why did they not lock
This
us
is why I
door?
lock- this is why I lock my door. Say someone walked in, I'd have a heart attack. I do. That's my anxiety, but I have to lock the door.
Well, do you know what? It becomes part of your routine, because I'm the same. Becomes part of your
Guys,
routine.
thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, no, listen, you've been absolutely fantastic. So we have done a couple of podcasts already. We've done one with Dave Elliott. Do you know who
Okay.
Dave Elliott
Yes,
is?
Yes.
Dave
Seen
Elliott,
it.
They know who he is.
Hi,
who
Dave
you are.
Elliott. We
Dave
love
Elliott.
you.
And we've done one with the amazing Colin Murphy.
Loved
who
that
is
one.
A boxer. Have you heard him?
Yeah.
So we're going to have this out really soon to show everyone, but
Yeah.
what you have really done, and I think it's amazing, is you've showed the connections that can be made on TikTok.
100.
Yeah.
You've showed what you can do on TikTok in terms of making a living on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just been amazing now that I would like to say I can call you my friends.
Yes.
More
Always be
friends. I'm
friends.
not even going to call you my TikTok friends.
No.
I'll call you
No.
actual friends.
No.
As long as Gigi gives me her number.
You don't want to.
Do not? No. Okay. But no, thank you so much. I am so looking forward